Good evening and welcome in our news for tonight. Foreign Minister Ayman al-Safadi and U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken discussed Gaza truce efforts and the situation in the West Bank, including East Jerusalem. Gaza Health Ministry says at least 50 Palestinians have been killed and 124 wounded in Israeli attacks on Gaza in the past 24 hours. Lebanon's national news agency says an Israeli airstrike has hit a vehicle near the city of Sidon, south of Lebanon, killing one person. Those were our headlines, and now for the news in detail. Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ayman al-Safadi discussed with U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken latest developments in the region and efforts being made by the U.S., Egypt and Qatar to reach a ceasefire in Gaza. In a phone call, al-Safadi affirmed Jordan's support for the talks that would stop the Israeli aggression on the enclave and pave the way for delivering adequate and immediate aid to Gaza to confront the humanitarian disaster in the Strip. Al-Safadi also called for an end to illegal Israeli actions in the West Bank and condemned Israeli violations of the historical and legal status of Islamic and Christian holy sites in Jerusalem, adding that Jordan will take all necessary steps to protect the holy sites. For his part, Blinken reaffirmed the U.S. commitment in respecting the historical status of Jerusalem's holy sites. In the Gaza Strip, the health ministry said Israeli attacks across the Strip have killed at least 50 people and wounded 124 others in the last 24 hours. The ministry added that the number of Palestinians killed since the start of the Israeli aggression on Gaza last October has surged to more than 40,220, mostly children and women, while the number of the wounded reached to over 92,980. Meanwhile, thousands of displaced Palestinians east of Deir al-Balah city started to flee after the Israeli occupation army issued new evacuation orders. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said the Gaza ceasefire deal needs to get done in coming days, adding the United States, Egypt and Qatar will do everything possible to get Hamas on board with the bridging proposal. Speaking to reporters in Doha, Blinken said that once Hamas agrees to the proposal presented by Washington to tackle disagreements blocking a ceasefire deal, they would also have to get agreement on the implementation details. He added that the U.S. has long said it does not accept a long-term occupation of Gaza by Israel. To the latest developments in Lebanon, the country's national news agency said an Israeli airstrike has hit a vehicle near the city of Sidon, south of Lebanon, killing one person. It also reported that several others were also wounded in the attack. Earlier, another person was killed by an Israeli strike on the village of Al-Khayyam. Back here at home, the Jordan Armed Forces Arab Army will host the 13th annual International Warrior Competition from August the 25th to the 29th at the King Abdullah II Special Operations Training Center. A total of 33 teams representing 20 countries have registered for the event, with an additional 13 nations attending as observers. The competition has garnered global attention for its rigorous challenges designed to test endurance, teamwork, and combat skills, utilizing advanced military techniques, weapons, and modern facilities that focus on special forces, counterterrorism, and internal security operations. That's the end of our news for tonight. Thank you for watching.